Sometimes you come across stuff that isn't remarkable, but is beautiful. This is the long abandoned Wendover Arm or Wendover Canal, which is busy being restored by an active group of volunteers. But what you can see here is a blue cast iron bridge built by Lord Rothschild as an access to his extremely posh house. I don't believe the house exists any longer, but the bridge does, and it's rather pretty. Talking of things that are interesting and the Rothschilds, this section may not be particularly beautiful, but it is quite interesting. If you have a look down in the water, you see the Wendover Canal leaked, and leaked badly. And it leaked down the hill there, and one of the places it leaked into was the Rothschilds' house, which they weren't very, very pleased about. And so they obliged the canal to put in, can you see these concrete trough to stop the canal leaking, which it did, but you can see it is precisely one boat wide. So for that reason, this section is known as the Narrows, in that it is extremely narrow. It's a good, 400, 500 yard section that is one boat wide. And when it is restored, there's going to have to be some sort of interesting one-way system, or there's going to be a lot of crossboaters. I really look forward to seeing how it turns out. So this isn't part of the canal, but it is interesting. Up there are some pits which were used, I think, to dig out quarry, whatever. And down here is a sunken lane. Now, lanes are only sunk after many, many centuries of use. And it goes down there where it's cut off by the line of the canal, so obviously it wasn't used after 1790 something. It's much, much older than that. And it goes down here, across the canal, and to where? Nobody knows. This lane might be prehistoric, it might be medieval. No one knows. The only thing they do know is that this chunk of it was sort of repurposed by Lord Rothschild as a carriageway, long since gone. There was a bridge right in front of us, also long since gone, and that was how he got, well, one of the ways he got access to his house, also long since gone. You find all sorts of interesting things when you go wandering in the woods.